apparently what the people say is that his apology only comes from after the fact of getting caught red-handed, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. And yeah.
So you trying to tell me you don't think he's sorry?
I don't know.
I mean, let's be real though. Like, if you was caught red-handed with some stuff, would you just come out and say, or would you try to hide it as much as possible?
I think it's not the simple fact of whether or not he's sorry or not. The man is probably sorry, but it's just the fact that you come out with addressing an apology video about it after denying the allegations so much, and even to the point where is that.
But he has to deny it. He has a lot of partnerships. If he would have come out and say I did this stuff, he loses his partnerships with Macy. He loses his partnership with Revolt TV, and all the other partnerships and stuff that he got. So like.
I mean, of course he has to protect his image, but I mean, it kind of make it worse now.
Yeah.
Because after denying that incident of which happened, and even with him settling out just like that, it kind of really reflects and look poorly upon the character, because you only you only issued this video, the apology video, after the assault video came out. So now I'm not, like, once again, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that he's not sorry for what he did or not apologetic for what he did, but after you put stuff on Instagram, the truth, what did it say? What did he say? Pardon me. He says the truth would tell what did he say? Something will reveal the truth, or whatever. Time reveals the truth.
He said that?
Yes, he posted it on his Instagram that he said time will reveal the truth, and then this video came out. It's kind of ironic, ain't it?
It is kind of ironic. The thing is, man, I hate to really put down the black man, but here's the problem, and this is why I like what Cat Williams said in his interview in Club Shay Shay. He said, race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. We don't give a shit about the other side, right? And so, even though, Puffy is a billionaire, he's a black billionaire, and I love to see that, because I love to see our community thriving in that regard. At some point, you gotta call bullshit. You gotta call a person out. And it's about character more than it is about race. Because I know there's a lot of people talking about that. Like, why put the black man down? Cat Williams always talking about the black man and stuff like that.
But it's not.
But they doing crazy shit. It's about character. Martin Luther King said the shit, right? I want to judge a man by the contents of his character, not by his skin color.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, given the fact of the matter is, it's P. Diddy, and it's sad to see that a black entrepreneur who really, like, as a person who came from nothing, started with this big business with Bad Boy. You got Biggie, you know what I'm saying? You had Biggie, you had Biggie, but I think Biggie was the biggest main artist from his life. I mean, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
But you got Bad Boys, you got Ciroc, you had Making the Band, you had all these things and all these endorsements, and bro, he was given like the key to a city and all that stuff, and it's just sad to see that a black man goes down like this.
What would make somebody that powerful with that much money feel the need to even do some shit like that? Because why not just let the chick walk? Why do you gotta go grab her, throw her down, and then kick her and shit?
Money. It's money. People feel like when they got all this money, they got power, and that's the thing. Too much money gives people too much free will, and too much free will. I mean, I take this back. We as a human race, we are supposed to have free will, but people who are of the higher class and the rich status, they are so bored with their actions, and a lot of them really do be feeling untouchable. And that's the crazy part. You need another one? You good?
I'm sure.
Yeah. And it's the hard truth is that y'all are not untouchable. Y'all just can't be touched at the moment. And
nobody's untouchable.
Nobody.
But I will say this. There are certain laws that's set up for broke people to fail. Right?
I can say that.
Like, there are certain laws just for broke people. Mm-hmm. Like speeding. Speeding is a law for broke people because they know it's a struggle to pay them damn tickets.
Well, I feel like you got a speeding ticket.
I did get a speed ticket, and I ain't paid that shit yet. I'll pay it eventually. But
It was just so random that you just brought that one thing out of all the stuff that keep black people. I mean,
no, because you think about it, rich people, they can afford the speeding tickets. It's like chump change to them, right? So, is it really a law for them, or can they just get in their Lamborghini and ride down the street and race down the street?
Now, see, I disagree with that because I think it is nice to enforce speeding tickets because there are state regulated speed limits in which that protect passengers and protect people driving. So, for instance, if you're supposed to go 20 miles in a flashing light school zone, when the lights are flashing and you going over 20 miles, you have the potential to hit a child who is crossing the street.
The parents should be watching them.
Man,
I'm gonna hit their ass then. How about that?
Okay, alrighty, here we go. Says the man who has a child.
Well, I take that back.
Exactly. There we go. There we go. Now you going 120 miles per hour on the highway. You going 120 miles per hour, and you cannot properly turn in a 120 miles an hour car. Guess what you're going to end up doing?
What? Not if you like Vin Diesel in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? You know how to drive. But anyways, we getting off topic. What I wanted to mention was also
he's trying to be funny, y'all.
What just came out was that in that video that showed Sean Diddy Combs beating Cassie in a hotel. He actually paid the hotel to get rid of the footage. He paid the hotel administration $50,000 to hand over the footage, and they did it.
And it was actually stated that there was more than one piece of footage. If we really want to go down, they said it was.
And then that's what the FBI found when they raided his home.
I mean,
when they raided his home, they found that footage.
But that crazy part
about that shit get leaked.
But how did they know which way to go get that film though? I'm trying to lean this chair back a little bit.
What do you mean? What do they know? They just raided his house. They tore up his shit and they got the footage. What do you mean?
Yeah.